and slows down sugar absorption to promote healthy blood sugar levels. Start feeling lighter and more energetic by taking Metamucil every day.
AP Radio News, brought to you by Brown Nissan of Del Rio on KWMC Classic Hits 1490 AM, Del Rio, Texas.
Hey everybody, Raul Rivas here, Brown Nissan of Del Rio. 2021 has arrived, and boy, what a difference does it make, doesn't it? You know, in times of change, whether we're looking at the election, the local community, the COVID numbers, your job status, we always look for comfort and stability. And I'm here to tell you that Brown Nissan of Del Rio is still under the same management, the same vision, the same concept, the same process, the same transparency, best attainable deal, always exhausting resources to get you the best financing, focusing on the best trade-in values, and competing with the San Antonio markets when it comes to new car pricing. Give us a shot. Call us up, 775-0566. Follow us on social media. Just type hashtag Better Call Raul, or come see us in person, right on the price, right on the corner, 2300 Veterans Boulevard.
This is Classic Hits KWMC 1490, reminding you to please be safe, wear your mask, and keep social distancing.
At this time, Classic Hits KWMC 1490 presents The Huddle, the show where we debate local, collegiate, and professional sports. We invite you to call us at the studio at 830-775-3544 or 775-3591, or drop a comment on our live Facebook stream to express your views and opinions on our topics on The Huddle. So now, ready? Break.
Good afternoon, Del Rio. ¿Cómo están todos? Híjole, beautiful day. And as you guys are seeing there on the stream, we are graced with beauty. And when I say we're graced with beauty, we are blessed with our queens in the house. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Mr. Jesse Limon, your coach, also the athletic director of the Del Rio High School, and the SFDR CISD admin for allowing you girls to come out here. And like I said, we're graced with beauty, which is very rare out here in this station. But like I said, we were fortunate enough to cover, football, baseball. But one of them that caught my eye, pero man, we're just running around and everything like that, was track and field. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to let them go without saying something this season, let alone I know there's seniors out there. And I'm more than blessed to have two senior beauties with me this evening. Your names, please.
My name is
Sabrina Williams, and?
I'm Oslin Udias.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful names. Don't be nervous, girls. Like I said, welcome to the program. Like I said, your coach, thank you very much, Mr. Jesse Limon, for letting the girls come out here and sharing this. Obviously, pretty exciting season. A lot of awards went out. You guys went very, very far. Let's start. How can I say? Like I said, who wants to go first and tell me? I'm going to leave that up to y'all. Who wants to tell me exactly how was it this senior year participating in track and field? And if you acquired some awards, by all means, this is the time to share them. Yeah, between y'all two. I'll leave it up to you. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Rock, paper, scissors. I love rock, paper, scissors.
I definitely want to say with COVID and everything, it kind of did affect our track season, but I definitely want to say I feel like that's what made it so special. We got a bond. I feel like I got a stronger bond with the girls, and I kind of been more happier with my track season and my teammates.
Good. And Miss Sabrina, obviously, what do you like about track and field? That's usually not one of those high-profile sports that people say, oh, but what interested you in track and field?
I would have to say I just like running. I do hurdles, so that's something that I ended up being really good in, and I have a huge passion for. And I just love being out in the track and supporting other teammates. And I know it's not a common sport, people running for fun, but I would have to say that I just like the sport and being outside.
You know, Sabrina, so I did a little bit of research, right? And believe it or not, most of the scholarships awarded within the SFDRCISD, athletic-wise, was more from the track and field department. So even though it's one of the football, a hyper like basketball, todo eso, baseball, most of the scholarships coming from that department. So definitely, I know discus plays a big part in it too, and a lot of other, like I said. But you know, your senior season, what does that mean to you, being able to participate it with a lot of uncertainty?
Do I not say anything?
Well, I mean, before then she would tell you. What did you know? Was saying, man, I don't know if I'm gonna, you know, be able to participate. But now to say, you know what, lo acabé, gracias a Dios, I finished it. What does that mean to you?
In other words,
Like, you know, like I said, you know, with maybe if you would have not been able to participate because COVID saying, hey, it's going to shut everything down, like it shut basketball down, you know, to participate in it and say, oh, wow, at least we did it. You know, what does that mean? Like, especially being your senior year.
okay, well, actually, last year our season got cut short, so I feel like we got really lucky to be able to finish our season completely, and it honestly means a lot to me because I was really hoping we would continue our season without any complications, and we did finish our season strong.
Well, by all
Yeah,
means, I mean, really,
did.
all I kept seeing there was like, track and field is going here and going to this level. What did you get any awards? What did you place? What in the activities in track?
So for most of my season, I do the 100-meter hurdles and the 300-meter hurdles, and I did place first, and I did a relay team. I did the 4x1 and the 4x2, and we did win a couple of the meets. We did win. We won the Uvalde meet. We won that one too.
So I'm just gonna say this. And I know, you know, like I said, you're seeing you got where, you know, hurdles, but I can't find myself to do a hurdle. How hard was it to say, you know what, I'm gonna try to do that?
I feel like because I'm tall, I kind of have the advantage to it, so it wasn't something really hard for me to do. So I like that about it.
You know what, and I gotta say this, and I know at home, my daughter is watching the video on YouTube right now, as we're live streaming, and my daughter's tall. She's almost as tall as me, and she's a freshman. She's gonna be a sophomore, and she always says, "Dad, I'm too tall. I'm too tall, Dad." I'm like, "No, mija, you embrace that and look at yourself. You said a hurdle. I'm like, me do one? Whew, I don't even know. Whew, man, not even in my high school days I could do. I mean, I played a first base for the Rams, but for me to do a hurdle at that point in time still was. I mean, that takes some practice there too.
It does. It really does, and lots of technique too.
Oh yeah, I'll be rolling over like a roly poly. Keep going on the hurdles. That would be me, you know. But obviously, you have that talent, you have that skill, but more than anything, determination.
Yes.
To say, you know what, even though you knock one over one time, I'm gonna keep going.
Yes.
You know, and that takes a lot. And that same thing, I'm pretty sure you prepared for your that same drive you do with your academics too, because if you don't pass, you don't participate.
Yes.
What does Miss Sabrina have in the future?
So I do plan on continuing running in college and majoring in business.
Ooh, a business girl.
Yes.
What college is Miss Sabrina going to go to right now that you're thinking that out of the maybe 3 that you got going on?
I've gotten a few offers.
Ooh.
I'm still kind of going back and forth on where I will be continuing my track season.
But you don't have to tell me who you're going to pick, but at least where are those offers from?
I have one in Iowa, in Ohio, Michigan, as of for now, right now, at the moment.
Wow. You see, Del Rio? You see, y'all? Look where our queens are going to throughout the nation. I was in Iowa. and I would love to have some more Del Riowans over there. When I lived up there, I was like, "Where you from?" They're like, "We're from Texas." I'm like, "Where?" "No, we're from Laredo." I'm like, "Really?" Like, what college is it? Is it the University of Iowa or Iowa State?
No, Iowa, I believe it's William Penn University. And then in Iowa, I believe, I'm not 100% too sure. I also have one in Kansas as well.
Ooh, Kansas. I graduated out of UNI, University of Northern Iowa. That's where I graduated. And then, like I said, it's to branch out there, to have more queens more than anything once you join that group of Adopt a Senior and you start seeing where the seniors are going, you're like, what, really? I didn't know that. But wow, especially where I came from, you're like, the years that I graduated, we didn't have that. We didn't have that technology to ask where everybody was going, so definitely that is. And what do you have to say? An example, if you want to use my daughter out there, she's tall, she wants to do some sort of sport. What can you tell her to say, maybe try track and field?
Well, first of all, I definitely want to say to try as many sports as you can and to see what you like and see what you fall in love with, and continue it and really try for it. And I think track, I know people might say like running or like, why track? But it's a lot more to it than just running. It's, being with the team and just the program itself. It's just amazing. And the coaches as well, they're awesome. They really are.
Yes, and behind all the coaches and your dedication, we cannot forget about your parents. What do you have to say for them as you get ready to live the nest here of Del Rio?
I couldn't thank them enough for all the love and support they've been giving me and being able to travel. And I've been very blessed to have them to attend every meet of mine as well. So truly blessed. Yes.
That is one of the things there, having a great support from your parents, because those times to go pick you up at 1 or 2 in the morning from the bus is one difficult task,
It is, yes.
And more than anything, thank you for taking this time and giving us and sharing with us this experience you had, and let alone update us how track and field went. But like I said, it's a team effort, and with you we have now Miss
Oslin Urias.
Oslin, tell us a little bit of how your track and field was this year.
I was kind of worried because we kept getting set back, and I was like, oh my gosh, we probably won't have a season. It's going to be like last year. But luckily, we had a season, and, I do distance, so it's really, really tiring, but I love it. I think it's so fun, and it really keeps me going. And this track season was good. I did come up for district champ for the 2 and the 1, and then area champ, but I didn't qualify past region. But I still had a great fun season with everyone, and I thought it was.
Now, as far as you said, distance running?
Yes.
Give us a little bit of what that, for the people listening on the radio and YouTube. You tell me distance running. I run from my car to where I pick up my carry out at Buffalo Wings and Rings, and I'm already tired, obviously. But you go. But what is distance running? If you can fill us in on that.
So for the most distance you'll do in a track meet is 2 miles and a 1 mile. But for training, we usually do I'd say 8 to 3 miles. We would run in between there to train because we have to get the endurance.
A day?
Yes, a day. And
wow. Wow. Del Rio, I don't know about you, but 8 miles of running straight? How do you do that? Legit question. That's a feat on its own.
I grew up running, and I'm I feel like you have to love it,
Yeah,
and a lot of people are like, running is the last thing they want to do, but for me, running, it really takes it's like an escape. It makes me happy, and obviously it helps me keep in shape, so that's also what I like about it, and I enjoy it, I really do.
And obviously could not get into that great physical shape and that stamina just in one year. How long have you been doing this?
I've been running since I was actually like elementary school, because I was in a cross country team when I was little, but I wasn't able to compete because of my age. But I had still trained, and I've been doing that since. Like, I mean, I've tried other sports, but this one is the one I stuck through with because it was like where I was best at, and it grabbed my attention the most.
You see, and this is what I love about when I welcome, you student athletes out here, because you open my eyes to, these traveling teams. I didn't, like I said, I know about the baseball, the basketball, the football, but I didn't know too much, like I said, about this traveling teams or in such a young age, as far as for track and field too. I mean, you tell me that. I think when I was in my school, we started track and field like 7th, 8th grade, and I'm like, well, not my type of thing, can't run that far, let alone, the lunch line. No, but that's it. But to get where you're at, and like I said, you started early, and what has kept you motivated for that to all the way to where you're at now?
I just feel when I run, it makes me feel like I said, like it makes me happy, and it keeps like this, like when I'm stressed out, I'll go for a run, it helps me. And I've got, like, people tell me like, oh, well, you should keep going, we can see something in you, and we can see you potentially growing and going to the next level, and that has always inspired me, especially along with my parents. Like, they've always helped me and kept me going and made sure to let me know that you got a talent for this, and you don't want to just throw that away, because not a lot of people get the opportunities you have right now. So that's what's always kept me like pushing. So because I know I'm grateful and I'm really blessed to be able to be where I am right now.
And that, you hit it right on there, to be blessed. We're all blessed to at least wake up every day. Good or bad, we make it happen. That's what everybody tells me. The gajillion phone calls I get every day. They're like, hey, Junior, what's going on? I'm like, hey, living the dream. They're like, what kind of dream? I'm like, hey, as long as I can wake up, I make it happen. Good or bad. Now, obviously, what does Miss Austin have in the future planned?
I committed to Incarnate Word, so I'm going to major in criminal justice, and I'm going to run for Incarnate Word cross country and
wow. Yes. Criminal justice, so and that, trying to be a judge,
I was looking towards like FBI parts over there. We're going to go to commercial break. FBI, not my friends either. No, but like I said, those are great things. With both of y'all saying, you know what, we're going to continue on to these in the post-secondary education, let alone in the field that you love, on top of the academics wise. And obviously, academically, you guys have to pass too. That has been. I mean, you hear it from coaches every season, but I think this is probably one of the most toughest ones. With online learning doesn't gel with some other ones compared to other ones. So, but that on alone, it's a feat on its own for y'all to get that scholarship, whichever one you decide to do rock, paper, scissors to, or it gives you that great one. But, that alone is something. And to see that, and like I said, track and field, Del Rio, is one of those underrated ones. You guys see those big track and field days that we host. I think the Queen City Relays, we host those. We got to go out there and pay attention and maybe get our kids involved. Like I said, I didn't know there was one that when you could start that small, and like you said, you brought that attention, and hopefully bringing some attention out there to parents and say, man, you know what? I'm going to start them in that. Some of them might not like that physical contact of other type of sports, and this might be it. So that's what I said. I'm glad whenever you guys come here and open our eyes and everybody on Facebook and YouTube and the radio's ears to all these new activities that go on. And Miss Austin, what do you have to say to those people, those parents, those little kids that will probably be watching this on YouTube later, if they want to pursue something in track and field? Not to doubt themselves for sure, and because you have to have a strong mentality for this kind of sport, and to keep going, to push through, and not to quit or give up just because one bad mistake happens, because without those you can't go any farther, and you have to get through those points to be able to get to your highest point. And I think it's fun, so I'm pretty sure people, like, at first they're going to be like, I don't really want to try it, but you never know. If you try it, you can love it. I've tried so many sports, but after trying, running, I've always stuck through it, and I've always loved it. And I think it's something that a bunch of people could love if they actually tried it.
Oh, and like I said, those are really good words from, not only you all have been doing it for a very, very long time. And I'm going to ask y'all this one question. Are y'all going to prom?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys got your dress. You guys got absolutely everything already?
Not putting on my dress. I'm
Yeah.
still looking for one.
Did you get a promposal from somebody?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
That's what. You didn't let me down, boys. Did you get a promposal?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. That was one question I was so scared to ask, because I'm like, don't let me down, guys, please. I don't want to take your early man card away. Like I said, that is one thing also that didn't happen last year, So like I said,
Yeah.
this year with prom, and then they just announced how graduation's going to be. So everybody moving forward, and like I said, you guys, you girls did fantastic. With all I heard with track and field, that's why I said I can't leave you guys out. I have to welcome you guys onto our huddle, and share those stories. And I'm gonna go back to Miss Sabrina. What do you have to say to your teammates, to the juniors, to the sophomores out there?
I definitely have to say to cherish every moment, because it really does go by really fast, and to stay motivated and keep going through, and you'll get through it.
Miss Austin?
Just to have fun and not to be stressing themselves out, because that could really kill your mentality, and to enjoy the sport and to push through everything, because in the end it'll all work out.
There you go. And are you gonna miss Del Rio?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yeah? One thing, other than the parents and family and friends, something uniquely that you can say that, I'm just going to put example, if you go to Kansas, that Kansas doesn't have, what do you think that you're going to miss more out of Del Rio?
Well, probably my family.
Yeah?
My family, yes.
I was about to say you're going to like tacos or...
No, because I'm not from here,
Uh-huh.
so I would say my family,
Family?
because my family is from here.
All right. Miss Austin, what are you going to miss from the good old D830?
I like how this town's really small and close, so it's pretty safe here, I'd say. And when we go out to the big towns, it's gonna be scarier, in a whole new environment, feel homesick for a while.
For a while?
Yeah.
And
I'm ready.
That's why you have FaceTime with the parents, with the friends, and like I said, to keep that homesickness away. But more than anything, ladies, thank you very much for coming out this afternoon with us. It's very rarely we get graced with beauty. 2 weeks ago, we were with some softball girls, and now with some track queens. We're progressing up. We're making moves up, Del Rio. Like I said, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. I hope more than anything, like I said, our station is more than welcome to whenever you guys go in your future endeavors and you place out there. Send us a Facebook message. We'll video chat with you guys live on the huddle from Iowa, Kansas, where you are, and from the good old 210 of San Antonio. So thank you very much, ladies.
Yes,
Del
thank
Rio,
you so much.
we'll be back with more of the huddle. Like I said, it's track and field day. And here in a little bit, we're going to welcome our Rams track and field boys in the studio. Be back after some quick commercial breaks. Stay tuned.
Off-Road Recovery, located at 602 East 15th Street. Where there's no tire too big or too small, we do them all. Anytime, any place, and any size. We're on call 24/7. Off-Road Recovery is also a great place to get wheels and tires. So if your ride is down for the count, call Off-Road Recovery at 830-765-5851. Off-Road Recovery, 602 East 15th Street.
Hey everybody, Raul Rivas here at Brown Nissan of Del Rio. 2021 has arrived, and boy, what a difference does it make, doesn't it? You know, in times of change, whether we're looking at the election, the local community, the COVID numbers, your job status, we always look for comfort and stability. And I'm here to tell you that Brown Nissan of Del Rio is still under the same management, the same vision, the same concept, the same process, the same transparency, best attainable deal, always exhausting resources to get you the best financing, focusing on the best trade-in values, and competing with the San Antonio markets when it comes to new car pricing. Give us a shot. Call us up, 775-0566. Follow us on social media. Just type hashtag Better Call Raul, or come see us in person, right on the price, right on the corner, 2300 Veterans Boulevard.
United Medical Centers is proud to announce the addition of Dr. John Lindsay, MD. Dr. Lindsay practices family medicine and is located at the 913 South Main Street office. For appointments, call 830-774-5534. Dr. Lindsay will be accepting appointments Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Wanting to look your best? Come by to Daniel's Barbershop, Del Rio's only traditional barbershop, offering tapered cuts, flat tops, and Del Rio's only true razor fades. We are located at 204 Susie Street, or call us at 830-313-7013 for any info. We also offer Suavecito hair products for that style and hold. So look your best this holiday season with a haircut from Daniel's Barbershop. And remember, Del Rio, either wait for the best or settle for the rest.
Ashley Home Store's ultimate event is going on now. Get up to 25% off best-selling styles across the store. Plus, get no interest for 24 months. Shop and save today. Ultimate event is going on now. For a limited time only, save up to $1,000 on select Ashley Sleep, Sealy Posturepedic, and Groove mattresses. Only at America's #1 furniture and mattress store, Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Located here in Del Rio at 504 East 10th Street, or give them a call at 830-775-1508. Is that refrigerator, dishwasher, or even washer and dryer giving you problems? Well, there's one place to call. Big Dave's Appliance Repair. Give them a call at 830-719-2234 or stop by 400 East 5th Street here in Del Rio. Big Dave's Appliance Repair also repairs all residential and commercial appliances and also serving the surrounding cities. Give them a call. So if you have appliance repair needs, there's only one name to call. That is Big Dave's Appliance Repair. How's it going? How's it going, Del Rio? We're with the Huddle, like I said, Del Rio's only sports program. Thank you for tuning in, and like you see, you guys see and with me in the studio now some boys and a coach there, but a special message out there from Jesse Limon, the track and field coach, saying he's grateful to the administration, parents, and his coaching staff for the support they gave the girls. He's extremely proud of the attitude and work they put forth by our girls. They improved in a week and week out. They believed we would win district championship until the very end. After the first district, we were down 48 points to Alexander. In fourth place, we came within 3.5 points before the mile relay. We finished second overall, 16.5 points behind Alexander. As coaches, we are humbled by their effort they put in during even including up to their final day. I can say I was emotional. Many people don't understand how difficult it was and how much it means to them. That is coming from, obviously, Mr. Jesse Limon, track and field coach. He couldn't be here. He's at the Rams baseball game in EP. So thank you very much, Coach. Like I said, thank you for bringing the Queens out here. And I know it means a lot, especially when you've seen them throughout the years. And ahora que se te van también a ti is something big. And I'm not stopping there. Track and field continues this afternoon. Now, my boys in the house with me today this afternoon. With me here is Coach Rick Torres. Ahorita we'll get Mr. With me, Coach Rick Torres, also Joe Sanchez and Aiden.
Joe Chavez.
Oh, Joe Chavez. I'm sorry, Joe Chavez and Aiden with me here on the huddle to round up how track and field and who else to tell me more or less and overall. Then we get with player individual questions. Coach Rick, how did track and field go this season?
You know, it was very exciting to have a season. You know, last year our season got cut short. You know, we were only able to participate in 4 meets. And then, of course, everything got suspended because of COVID. So we're excited that we were able to go through a full season. We lost a lot of seniors, but we knew we had a lot of talent coming back. And it was a very different selection as far as we're only allowed a certain number of kids to come out. And we had to select based on times from the previous years and go from there. But I think once it's, we started our first meet and it was kind of slow and it was a learning process. As we went through, we got better on a week-to-week basis. So very excited. These guys worked hard. Normally we have about 120, 130 students participating in track. This year we're only limited to 40 kids. And then when it's said and done, we're only allowed to take about 20 to 25 kids to the meets. So very challenging, but it was exciting that we got out there and we had a lot of hardworking kids, a lot of hardworking boys, and just thankful for the opportunity to finish the season.
Coach, and I think you hit it right where you say the most is thankful to finish the season. With the whole year of uncertainty, I know as a coach it's always hard academically to keep kids just on a regular school year, let alone now with Zoom. Some kids just can't find that same as the in-face to learning from a computer is totally different. So my hat's off to you, because I know that is a feat on its own, let alone all the guidelines that you have to meet to make sure like these boys here continue playing. Because what's so good about practicing them, if like I said, Dios quiera nunca pasó eso, pero que les llegara un COVID-19, what's the whole point of doing all that when we cannot do that? So as a coach, I tip my hat out to you, because I know that is a feat on its own.
We're fortunate enough that we're able to do like a scan once a week to making sure that this kid stayed safe. And we're blessed, honestly, to be able to do that and just making sure we stay safe and be able to run and finish our season. So that was thanks to our administration, one of our head nurse, Ms. Melissa Padilla Limon, Coach Limon's wife. She's, of course, our leader in that, and thankful for that opportunity to be able to continue to be out there.
Coach, how was the overall season for the Rams track and field?
We were successful in some meets. The way we schedule our meets normally is we want to go to a meet and be competitive. We go to another meet and it's going to be, we'll be able to compete and win. But of course, we always want to continue working. My goal, and I believe Coach Limon's goal is we can never be satisfied. We do well. Let's say we go to Uvalde and we win Uvalde, and then next week we'll go to San Angelo, and that's a very competitive meet. Well, guess what? We got to continue working. We can't have our kids satisfied at one level. You got to keep them on the edge all the time, and that's our belief on the boys and girls side. Our meets that we normally go to is. We schedule them together, because we work together, boys and girls. I coach the girls hurdles, and Coach Limon will coach the girls and boys triple jump. So our staff, which is a staff of 9-10 coaches, we work together, boys and girls. So, overall, we finished our district in 2nd place.
Wow.
After the first day, I was a little worried. We were similar to the girls. We were sitting, I believe the girls were sitting in 4th. We were sitting in 5th, and we made a lot of ground on the day of the finals, and we ended up in 2nd place. So runner-ups, we're very happy with that. Alexander won the district meet, but they got away from us. They were loaded. They won every single track meet this year. So the battle was for 2nd place against Laredo Nixon, against Eagle Pass, and against United South. So we were fortunate that we came out second place and very proud that we did,
And like I said, Coach, probably sure you're proud of these gentlemen here
Yes.
who are going to tell me these individual stories. Coach, I greatly appreciate if you don't mind waiting out there for me so maybe we can get there and Mr. Noe can take a seat there. And ahora sí, what Del Rio wants to know is individually, how did the Rams do? I'm going to start with Aiden, our sprinter. I'm not sure how he is like the bolt fast, the flash fast. I don't know, maybe I could run up maybe a little faster if you put me like a 10-piece wing from Buffalo Wings and Rings, extra wet teriyaki. Maybe I might be a little faster than you, Aiden, but that's the only way. But no kidding, just kidding. I know you're ridiculously fast. Aiden, how was it? How was your senior year? You started the football, and I don't think I saw you. I think I saw you play basketball, then start practicing out there. How was it?
Well, I mean, we were all uncertain, like how you've been talking about. But we were pretty blessed to be able to have the track season because, how I came off of basketball, they had canceled the season. So we were all unsure about what was going to happen. So it was pretty good. I mean, everything worked out good. So, and we competed and did good in all of our events. So it was pretty good.
That's what I like to hear. How do you do it? How do you do it? I mean, la mera neta, like, how do you do it? You go from football, you go from basketball, and now you start, I mean, you tell me one thing, I'll be like, that's it, time out. I'm done. Football. Like, whenever I play baseball, I'm like, whew, I cannot wait to, se acabó. But how do you do it?
I mean, just the hard work in the off season, and you got to have a strong mentality to not only get through all the sports, but especially track, because those practices that Coach Torres puts us through are pretty brutal. So it's the mentality and the hard work. That's it.
P.S. You know he's still there, right? He's still there. How did and just we'd like to. How was your? What did you win individually?
So I only had one individual race this year. I had the 200, and I ran the 4x1 and the 4x2 relay. And the 200, I qualified for area at the district meet, and then we qualified for regionals in the 4x2 and qualified for area in the 4x1.
Wow,
so it was pretty good.
That's a stacked. I cannot imagine what more stackedness I got here from my rest of my Rams track and field. Aiden, I know the university. I don't know if you have chosen yet. I don't know if you can disclose that yet. But what do you have what does Mr. Aiden want to have in the future planned?
Well, I'm going to Southwestern University to play football in Georgetown, Texas.
Ooh,
that's about it.
To football, maybe a little bit of track and field, or just how's that working?
I'm gonna try to make the team over there for track, but my main focus right now is to go over there and play football.
And like I said, if you play football, pero we all know you don't get there just by playing good football. You're very we heard from our queens academically. What do you have planned in the future academically wise?
Well, I'm gonna study business and. Hopefully, I want to get my master's in business more down the road, but right now I'm focusing on getting my bachelor's and then see where we go from there.
A businessman, I bet you're going to be a very successful businessman because that apple doesn't fall too much from that tree. Your mother being a very, very successful realtor out here in Del Rio. And leading me to that, what do you have to say to your parents?
Well, just thanking them for always pushing me and never letting me slack off and just always being there no matter what.
I have to say it too, parents. I don't know how you do it. I mean, as my dad, whenever I played baseball, I mean, I never heard him too much complain, but this was the first season with my daughter as a bell, and I was like, whew, finally. I mean, I don't know how, so kudos to all the parents. But now, Joe, what's going on? I heard you're the long distance. I heard you're the long. You go, and you keep going.
More like a middle distance.
Middle distance?
Yeah.
I'm like short distance. So by all means, you boys are doing way better. So, Mr. Joe, tell me, how was your senior year?
I'm a junior.
Oh, junior, sorry.
It was good. I didn't expect to do as good as I expected to do, because I only ran like 2 weeks before the season started.
But obviously you coming out of football, so still in that great shape. Yeah. We know Coach Taylor has that great program. I don't know how he does it. I couldn't even finish one. when he told me to bench press a bar one day. I said, I'm going to do it, coach. Sure enough, that didn't work out. I'm thankful no one had phones to record that. But Joe, like I said, what any individual accolades did you get for track?
I won the district champ. I was district champ for the 800 and for the 4x4.
Whoa.
And came third for the 400.
800 meters?
Yeah, 800 meters, half a mile.
Like
2 laps.
2 laps around Walter Letterman Stadium, right?
Yeah.
Full throttle.
Yeah. 2 minutes. Yeah.
Do you guys ever and then I'll get back with Aiden and I want to ask you, what do you ever actually put a gun to see how fast you guys can run?
Nah.
No? Just wondering, out of curiosity, that came up to me man, I'm 2 laps full throttle. How do you get to that stamina?
It's all in, you have to put in the mileage and then you have to put in speed. It's both, sprints and distance.
And how do you train for that?
You just do 300s, 200s, and then you just do mileage after. That's what I would do.
On a daily, how much would you run? How much do you run on a daily before you go to an everyday practice? How much do you usually run?
We'll do 3 sets of intervals, which is 4 laps is 1 set, so 12 400s. 12 laps. Yeah, it's quite a lot.
That's
quite a bit.
No, man, that's not quite a bit. That's not quite a bit, dude. That's you're gonna get one of the platter of wings. You guys don't start little. You go, wide open right away.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got to say out there? And the same thing that asked the queens before. Track and field being one of those sports that, not very highly profiled ones. But if you look in the history of Del Rio High School and athletics, it's one of those that more scholarships get out of too. So what do you have to say for those that are maybe thinking of wanting to try track and field?
Just try it, and if you like it, you like it. Just don't give up. I didn't think this was going to be my main sport. I thought football was my main sport, but I fell in love with running this year. So I'm taking it more serious.
So, not only, like you said, it keeps you a little bit more in shape, maybe going into the football season as you're going to start spring football next week or this week, something like that, practicing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not far from in shape. So it's not like if there's a gap, oh man, I got to get ready again. So that's great out there. Joe, anything out there you want to say out there to your teammates? Because I know running those relays and things that you do is not just yourself. What do you have to say for your teammates?
We'll be back next year because we didn't qualify for regionals. We came up short in area, but we'll be back for sure.
Ese ánimo, el orgullo. That's what I like to say. Que no se me agüiten, like I said, guys. Thank you. And to round it up, Mr. Noé, how's it going?
Going pretty good.
There you go.
Yes,
that's what I want to hear, that you're doing pretty good. Let us know how Mr. Noé, how was your your junior year, I believe,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yes, your junior year. How was your junior year in track and field?
It was pretty good at first when the season started. It was kind of shaky. I don't know if I was going to perform good or not, but when the season started, it was all right. And when it started, it was all right, and then it got better, and it was pretty good. I liked it.
And have you always done track and field?
Since middle school, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What caught your eye of track and field, if you don't mind me asking?
Independent sport. It's just more focused on yourself. I like it a lot.
Yeah. That's what. Do you consider playing any other type of sports? As you continue on in the athletic department of it.
Well, I wasn't in football first. Well, I started track first, and then football.
Branched into football.
Yeah. So I just stuck with both, but now I'm just gonna focus on track.
There you go. You see, like I said, cada quien tiene their thing. Me being a parent of quite a bit of kids, I wish everybody would love football. I wish, I got 3 girls. Odds of them playing football? Probably not, right? My only son telling me, Papi, I don't like football. I'm like, really? But you know what I mean? I love him. My son says, hey, Dad, I want to be a baseball player and a boxer. So, hey, to each their own. So like I said, and that's what I love about whenever I bring young athletes like yourselves here and show the different types of sports and how they learn. And just to give you guys an example, now that we've been streaming all these games, and that's why I brought you guys out here. I'm sorry I couldn't cover too much of track. By all means, that's why I want you guys out here, because I know you guys did phenomenal. And Noé, what did you like about this year? I mean, amongst COVID and the training different, I know that you can say, hey, I improved in this. What was one thing that you can say that you really improved in this year?
My friendships with my teammates and my coaches. That's one big thing. Like, I got closer to my teammates, and I improved in my technique and everything, because I'm a thrower. So
You had the discus or
yes, sir.
discus,
Shotgun
right?
and discus, yes, sir.
Wow, that and I know it's a technique. You give me 2-3 vueltas and that I'm, boom.
Yes, sir.
But I know that discus is hard to throw, and it's a technique on its own to learn. Yeah. So, what was the farthest you threw, if you don't mind me asking?
This year, 143 feet 9 inches, I think.
Wow. Yeah. So, and how do you work out for that? Is that like all like bench pressing, or like the ones that you do like this, or what is it?
It's a lot of explosive work, like power clean, snatch, squat, bench, like.
Said power explosiveness.
Yes,
I'm like, that's like bench press. What'd you say again?
Power clean, snatch, and squat.
Wow.
All that stuff.
So you would go to a gym and practice all that?
Yes,
wow.
sir.
I'm pretty sure all of y'all went to gyms and practice on your technique. But what caught your eye about discus and throwing and just focusing on that?
Well, it was mostly my brother, because my brother wasn't throwing, and I don't know. Because running wasn't really for me, because at first in middle school I was a long jumper, and I didn't really like it, so I just transitioned into throwing. And my brother would always help me and stuff like that.
Wow, it's always great when you have a sibling to kind of give you things like that to say there. What is one thing that that you can say, hey, I want to improve in this for the next season?
I'm gonna try to get stronger and get up in weight. I'm trying to gain weight so I could throw the disc further. Focus on my technique as well.
Wait, man, I love that. Many people, you say, hey, what can I improve in? Typical, what? Nada. What are you talking about? I'm perfect. No, you guys, that's how everybody gets better, is recognizing what you can improve on. And you guys would accomplish what you guys have accomplished without knowing that. So definitely that is a feat on its own. I'm going to start with Aiden. Don't let me down. Don't let me down on this question. I'm going to say, did you do a promposal to somebody?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it, don't worry.
Please don't let me down. We had 2 beautiful girls here that, the 2 boys that did it, if they would have said no, I was going to take their young man card away. Mr. Joe, you going?
No, sir.
No le invitaron?
I'm not going.
You're not going?
No, not this year.
I bought a ticket, but I don't have a date.
Girls. Girls. Den una vuelta. Vuelta. No, yeah, get up and shoot your shot right here, man. Get up and shoot your shot.
I need a date.
No, get closer.
I need a date for prom. If you're free, then let me know.
No, I'm going to move this here. And like I said, this is all improvising here. Shoot your shot here for any young lady out there. Flex the muscles. Those discus muscles right there. Let's take it out. Really quick. Come on, go again. Once again. Now the camera's on you, bro. No, but get yourself a date right here. Come on, Facebook, YouTube. One of you, somebody out there has a daughter that has not have a date. Mr. Noé here needs one. He bought a ticket. Are you willing to buy one?
I'll buy another ticket.
You'll buy another ticket. You'll buy another ticket.
Yes, sir.
So right here, like I said, I'm pretty sure you have a Facebook, a Twitter, or where they can reach him at to shoot a shot and get a date for Mr. Noé. So definitely that's always one thing is prom and to make sure we get that done. So definitely, guys, I greatly appreciate it. Joe, you said you're not going.
Yeah.
By all means. I didn't go my freshman, my sophomore, or my junior. But I did go my junior and my senior year. So I feel you when you're like, I'm not ready yet. Aiden, por favor, don't let me down, bro.
I won't.
If your mom clearly tells me that you backed out and didn't, I will personally go to and take your young man card away. So please don't disappoint. Lady, moms, if you guys got a single girl right here, my boy Noe.
Yes, sir.
What is your Facebook or your Snapchat handle where people can?
Let me see my Instagram.
Yeah, your
That's where-
Instagram,
that's where
man.
right
Hey,
there.
I'm trying to help people out here. I'm trying to help Mr. Joe. Ándale.
Do I
I
shout
got a
it out
message.
or what?
Huh? Yeah, do it, bro. Do it.
All right, it's Noe RDZ_11. So if you need a date, let me know. I got
I
you.
need to put it on the camera real quick. You see? You don't mind.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me see if I can show it right there.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Let's bring up his followers too, Del. They're telling me, Aiden, to ask your date right now. Right now.
I mean, but she's not here though.
No. Number.
I mean, it's my girlfriend, so I can call her right now.
No, but this is what I love about it. You have her WhatsApp?
Yeah, I do.
Here, what?
Oh, it's just her number.
Let me see if I can go new contact. I'm just gonna wonder how I can do this. I don't know. Like I said, if I could only do it from, you know what? Just FaceTime her right now.
Yeah.
I'll put her like right here on the screen here. What's up, guys? Let's do it. That's what I love about Ray. That's what I love about here. Here, I'll answer. I'll talk to her.
Hopefully she answers.
Hopefully she answers. Let's see if we can. Hey, you're live. You're live on the huddle and live on Facebook right now with us. Your name, please. Hi. What's your name? Serena. Well, look, I'm not. I got something here. Don't freak out. You're live on Facebook and YouTube, okay? I got somebody very special that wants to say something to you. There you go, buddy. She's all yours.
Would you go to prom with me?
She can't hear you, bro. No, go loud. Go loud.
Would you go to prom with me?
There you go. You say go. There you go. Right here. Loud. Go.
I go.
Yeah, ask her again.
Will you go to prom with me? Yes.
You don't laugh?
She said yes.
Yay, dude. Yeah, thank you. Ira, like I said, that is great. That's what I love about it. All we need is one more, Del Rio. One more. Aiden, thank you. It takes guts to do that live on the radio. Your girlfriend's name again?
Serena.
Serena, you have a very gutsy, he's not scared of anything, Aiden. That's what I'm talking about, dude. None of y'all guys let me down today. Man, perfectness. I love it, guys. This is what the huddle's all about. This is what I like about when I invite you guys out here. I try to make it fun, and like I said, more than welcome. You got any, Joe, what do you foresee in the future here towards your senior year, academically wise? What do you want to say you're going to want to go to school and major in?
I plan to go to UIW to major in sports management, and I want to try to make the track team over there.
Sports management, like, what does that usually?
They like manage sports teams and stuff like that, and players.
Ándale, yo pensaba that's something that's probably going to be open here, or it's probably vacant, like athletic director type thing, right? Maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Ahí está. Maybe our next Del Rio SFDRCI is the athletic director right here, Mr. Joe Chavez. Noel, what do you got looking forward to your senior year academically wise?
I plan to go to Texas A&M and major in business.
A&M and Aggie in business, and that's what I keep hearing from business. Like I said, también we have hopefully another successful businessman in the works right now, because like I said, you guys all of your parents come from that. You guys come from the same tree, very successful parents. Mm-hmm. So like I said, you guys have a lot of support. Let alone you guys are more than welcome into our studios next year, and let us know how things are going. I'm pretty sure you'll see me out there, Dios quiera, bugging you guys on the field. Aiden, I'm going to FaceTime you, bro. I'm going to keep tabs on you. Yes, don't let us down all the way over there, bro.
I won't, don't worry.
So show us a picture of who you're taking to prom. One more time.
A picture of her? Who I'm taking to prom?
Yeah, huh?
You want me to show a picture of her?
Yeah, just a picture of her real quick on on the camera right there where you're at, Unai, of who Mr. Aiden Huerta is taking to prom. Dude, balls to that, man. Yeah. That's it. Live with people that are going to be watching this on YouTube later, Facebook, and to Del Rio that's listening to this on the radio. Mr. Aiden Huerta just proposed. Yeah, go ahead, just right in that camera. Míralos. Míralos. Híjole. Hijos, I bet you guys are going to be all macked out. Like I said, greatly appreciate you guys, your coach. Like I said those words, and a great season overall. Thank you for coming out here, providing us that update of how track and field went. Appreciate it. Anything that you guys want to say to Del Rio for next season, Mr. Noe?
I really encourage people. Well, I feel like throwing is an underrated sport. I really encourage people to look at it and get into it. It brings a lot of opportunities.
There you go. Joe?
I encourage everybody to just stay in shape and be ready for next season because we're going to come back in that 4x4 for sure.
I don't know if he's saying that to me, Del Rio. I don't know if he's saying that to me, pero yo me sentí, híjole, no, pues, I got to go get a membership somewhere. Aiden, what are you going to miss of good old 8:30? I know you're going to come, you're not going to forget about us. I know family, you can say family, but una cosita other than family that you can say that you're really going to miss.
Probably the stadium.
The stadium?
Mm-hmm. One thing.
Many years ahí, ¿verdad?
Mm-hmm. A lot of years.
A lot of years. Del Rio, fantastic program we had today. A lot of people on Facebook. We have Miss Carla, la mama, clapping, saying good. And Jessica Guerra, yay, she said yes. So, man, dude, I got to give it to him to do that. Man, you did not. Nobody disappointed on the guy's side. The girls said that they got proposed. We had one right here live on 1490 and live on Facebook, guys. Greatly appreciate it. You guys have a great one. Thank you guys for coming in. God bless, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
This sport talk